Hello, welcome to Auntie Yaa's Book Corner, and it's a word with you, a word for you with Auntie Yaa. Today we are speaking about laboring in vain. And what do I mean by that? Laboring in vain. Laboring means working hard, working at something. So it's based on this scripture, part of Psalm 121, verse 1. It says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain. Who build it?" What I take that to mean is that in everything that you do, you commit your ways to God and He will direct your paths, kind of, right? So it's like this. We may be chasing after everything under the sun. We have people, what? Working hard and acquiring material things is okay. It's just the moderation. You have to do it in moderation. But sometimes we're fueled by greed, by envy, competition with others. So we go all out and we do harm to ourselves. Yeah, so that is what I'm talking about. So laboring. I mean, if you're doing everything under the sun in your own strength, at some point you'll just give up. It'll break you down, basically. So yeah, um, you know, part of this is to be content. If you are content with yourself, you won't be flapping about so much, trying to acquire so much, or competing with your neighbors, as we call it, keeping up appearances or keeping up with the Joneses. There's a British show that I love so much, Keeping Up Appearances. This lady who's so hoity-toity, she tries to be something that she's not, and it seems so classless. It's a treat. You'll have to search for it and watch it. Like her shenanigans are too much, and there's a lot of us like that. We don't know who we are. When you don't know who you are, this is what you do. You run around trying to be something you are not. Sometimes I want to say, you dare people to say, well, the real you, please stand up. Let's be real. So anyway, back to the point of laboring. When you are content, Ecclesiastes 5 says, being content with what we have. Like, whoever loves money never has enough. That's what that verse says. Whoever loves money never has enough. Yeah, it's not that you shouldn't love money. Money answereth all things, but then to the love of money is the root of all evil. Money fulfills a purpose, but if you, strive for it or you're greedy about it, it'll take you places. You'll sell your integrity just to get a mere pottage. Yeah. And when that is done, you've lost all respect and people see it. And greed brings distraction in its wake. So when you are laboring, are you laboring after the right things? Are you, seeking things for yourself, but are you also being a blessing unto others? Is another question. It's okay to labor after things. Yes, we're called here to, you are on earth to fulfill a purpose. So you have to work hard at it. But at the end of the day, make sure that you do it the right way. Laboring in vain could be working, 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 not resting. Yes, because you want to acquire money, you'll work 24/7 or work 20 hours out of 24, and you think that you won't break down, but at some point your body will break down. So, let me put a qualifier here. Yes, we are expected to work because after all, you can't sit around waiting for manna to fall from heaven. It doesn't happen anymore. So, hard work is good. You have to work hard. We have to teach ourselves. We have to teach our children, the generation after, to work hard. Work with your hands to acquire what you need on earth, but you put it in perspective that you can't labor in vain, just be all over the place because of greed or jealousy or envying other people. Yeah. So commit to working hard in life, but don't leave God out of the equation. Commit your ways to Him. If you're a believer, and you're a person of prayer, anything that you do, you commit it to Him, leave it in His hands. You do your bit and He will do His bit. None of those who sit around praying 24/7, they close their shops, or they may not have a job, but they think being in church 7 days a week and praying is what will bring results for them, that is also laboring in vain. So yeah, it's like, I'll put the verse up again. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Don't seek the things of this world and forget your soul. That's all that I'm here to say. Keep working hard, but be wise. Rest when you have to. I'll park it right until next time. This has been Auntie Yaa with a word for you, talking about laboring in vain based on Psalm 127 verses 1. Take care until next time.